So, getting ready for round 4 with the Tracker Amulet list. I still haven't had Tracker really do anything this league. Extra engineered explosives in the sideboard definitely did something, but Tracker itself not really doing anything. I still think the list is solid. I think the sideboard mapping is quite good with this list. One of the things we've seen how powerful Alpine Moon can be against Urza Saga. There's a lot of lists that run a lot of Alpine Moons or a lot of Blood Moon effects. And there could be decks like Blue-Red Murktide where sometimes I've even just cut all the Urza Sagas and brought in the Caverns and Bajuka Bogs, just on the reasoning that I know they're bringing in like Blood Moon effects and Alpine Moon effects, which just make the sagas not as good. And having this ability to just bring in lands when Cavern of Souls and Bajuka Bog are quite good, and cutting the sagas when they're bringing stuff against it, you can sort of sidestep their hate, and they've just made their deck weaker with this red enchantment that does nothing, like Alpine Moon, what red mana for an enchantment that does nothing, and suddenly you've got 4 Cavern of Souls against their counter spells and a Bajuka Bog to mess with their threats. You make their deck a lot less scary while your deck maintains a lot of its power. Obviously, Urza Saga, an extremely powerful card that you don't just cut for no reason, but having the ability to do so is a really powerful thing. So having sort of a transformative sideboard plan is a powerful thing. The other things that the sideboarding makes room for, other than the engineered explosives, Gaia's Blessing can be a really powerful thing against Mill. Ghost Quarter is reasonable against Tron, reasonable against the Mirror, which is probably going to see an uptick if I continue to put up good results. We'll probably see more people trying to play Amulet. So I like this hand. Maybe we'll get to see Tracker be good. I would love to see Tracker do something in at least one match. Okay, so no companion green-black. I was thinking is probably Yawgmoth, though Gilded Goose makes me think maybe it's one of those cookbook decks. Guess I'll play the bounce land for mana efficiency. Okay, so it is a Yawgmoth deck, just plain Gilded Goose, I guess. So one interesting thing about Tracker is that over Karn is it does make my clue token, make the clue tokens to make the Saga creature quite big, quite fast. So opponent could be comboing quite quickly. Would like to maybe get moving towards... Oh. Or we can just win. Well, that is the reason you play Amulet, is to be able to play Primeval Titans. So Tracker being good there if we didn't have Primeval Titan. But we do have Primeval Titan, so... Get double Valakut here. Go after these, this, and I guess get started on the messenger. It's going to be a cord for something. Probably Strangleroot, I would assume. See if we can hit for 2. Okay, maybe there's a chance that that helps out with Yawgmoth Mouth. Okay. Interesting, Gilded Goose. I've played this matchup differently different times, as I'm not sure exactly if I want these effects. I think I do. Having some disruption, but maybe it's better. I don't know, I go back and forth on my sideboarding so much in this matchup. I'll try this. The reason I'm bringing in the Crypt is that I think Crypt is good disruption for when you have Primeval Titan and not Dryad specifically. That you can grab it off Tolaria West. I'll keep this. And I will bottom Tolaria West. I may be punished by not being able to cast an Engineer Explosives for 2, but I want to make sure I have the green for this castle. Okay. The other reason, like, the other trackers, like, something to look at is they do play, like, Necromentia. guess I'm probably supposed to play castle over second force there. It's very marginal and probably won't matter, but... Well, roots, sure. Birds, sure. This map's probably just grabbing Simic Growth Chamber. Maybe Celestia Sanctuary. I don't know how much I'm transmuting, really, this game. Sure. So no Primeval Titans this game. Maybe that means... Is map supposed to grab... I mean, I don't need 6 mana anymore. Is map supposed to grab Valakut? I mean, Dryad is probably... some combination of Dryad and Tireless Tracker is probably how we're winning. I'll grab Valakut. Or Urza Saga. Make tokens. I think I want to Engineered on 2, probably. Maybe I'm supposed to wait on the... I guess they could have always courted in response to the EE, so it's like if they were really trying to play around it, they could. Okay. Well, this is eating a Dismember, for sure. Would really like to get Tireless Tracker going before they can fully recover. Yeah, they're probably just going to get another Yawgmoth going now. Well, we have an answer to another Yawgmoth. Okay. Eldritch Edge Pollution? That'd be a good one for us. Or Necromantia removing Dryads? I'd rather they remove Dryad with Necromantia than Tireless Tracker. Come on, Tireless Tracker. I suppose that is a Tireless Tracker. So we gotta hope that they don't Yawgmoths or Grist this turn. We could have held the pact in hand, but that just seems like a losing proposition. Okay, so what do I do here? I think I have to save the tracker. And so I need to dismember here. So my path to victory is specifically drawing Azusa. And then not having another creature here, I guess. If they've got another creature, I'll just concede. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, we weren't beating that. Oh, and the Azusa was on top. Okay. Maybe Crypt isn't where I want to be. Maybe just keep Azusa, Tracker. Cut Azusa. Yeah, let's go like this. I don't know. Okay, I like this. As long as they don't turn to Necromantia or Thoughtseize us, we're in a good position. But if they Necromantia Primeval Titan, we're also okay because we can start going on a tracker plan. Another bounce land would be a good draw. I'm gonna hold the Grazer because if they Necromantia, it represents another land drop potentially. Guess it doesn't matter. So I think I want to get Expedition Map so that Dryad can be doing Valakut things. Maybe having mana is good though, since I drew the T-West. Yeah, I'll get mana. It means I can crack more clues. I like our position. As long as we don't get like stopped from paying our pact or comboed out, I think we're well set up. Next turn we can play Talaria West, make 3 mana, transmute for a Valakut. Maybe I want to hold off on the transmute though and crack some clues. I don't know, it depends on what my draw step is. I think I'll just crack some clues. It's nothing they could chord for, really, right? They could chord for 1. Yeah, there's nothing scary. This does make me slightly more susceptible to Thoughtseize, but I'm not really afraid of Thoughtseize. I'd like to get their life total as low as possible because sometimes their ability to combo is dependent on their life total. So hopefully they can't just combo me out here. They might be able to, though. We'll have to see. They could just be planning on killing my Dryad, but we can make a backup Dryad. Yeah, let's see. I think they would need to, like, play a Cutthroat and then Chord for a Yawgmoth to get us. So I can throw 2 triggers at their face. If they kill the Dryad, they'll have to pay life to do so. X equals 1. What do you got? Looking for Force of Vigor, maybe? If they do get a Force of Vigor, that does get us. Maybe you should have played a little better around that. Okay, we got the 5-0. I suppose that's enough. Alright, hope everyone enjoyed this. Tracker making a good showing in our last game. Yeah. I'm still kind of thinking about what I want to do with some of these last sideboard slots. Say these are the cards that I am most looking at for considering cutting. If I was cutting Gaia's Blessing, it would probably be like for a second endurance. Like, I don't want to make the mill matchup bad, but if you just have, the question is 2 endurances good? Is there matchups where I want 2 endurances? I don't know. Or, like, there's an option of, like, maybe I can cut Gaia's Blessing and Tormod's Crypt if I'm bringing in a second endurance, because the matchups where Tormod's Crypt is good, endurance is also good. But I think everything here kind of serves a good purpose in the list right now. I mean, it's been performing well for me, obviously, so if it ain't broke, All right. Hope everyone enjoyed that. See everyone next time.